Simon & Schuster Audio presents The Washington Book: How to Read Politics and Politicians by Carlos Lozada. Read by the author.
For Kathleen. Author's Note. In my work as a critic and columnist, I often attempt to absorb the major books by a single author, or the vital books on a single subject, and tease out unexpected themes and insights. It never occurred to me that one day I would take a similar approach to my own writings. But when I was invited to deliver the Red Smith Lecture in Journalism at the University of Notre Dame, I decided to revisit a decade's worth of my essays on politics and reviews of political books to find what might be worth resurfacing and reconsidering. The Washington Book, which gathers 50 pieces that first appeared in the Washington Post and the New York Times between 2013 and 2023, is the result of that effort. There is something both egotistical and humbling about assembling an essay collection. The ego is in assuming that you've produced a body of work worth dressing up in hardcovers. The humility in realizing that the sum of the parts adds up to something far different from what you might have anticipated. You never really know what you've written until you read it again, or better yet, until someone else reads it for you. The introduction to this book is adapted from my Red Smith lecture, How to Read Washington, delivered on February 9, 2023. The rest of the book is divided into 6 sections, and each focuses on a recurring activity in the nation's capital. Leading covers books by and about major political figures, especially presidents, vice presidents, and candidates for the throne. Fighting explores Washington at war, from the 9/11 era to the current standoff between liberalism and authoritarianism. Belonging touches on political debates over citizenship, race, gun violence, and identity. Enduring centers on the challenges to democracy and community in America, moving from the musings of Tocqueville to the menace of January 6. Posing lingers on the obfuscation and posturing inherent in Washington life. Imagining considers how history, politics, and thought come together and often clash. The pieces in the Washington Book.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?